Welcome to the Weeb Lounge. This is our review of Ruler Class Edition character Martha for Fate Grand Order. Now we got a little bit of a sweet spot for this character because it's one of our earliest 4-star characters, and she really came in clutch when we were leveling up going through the storyline. And, since we started in the middle of a summer event, the very first one, it was really nice to get her. Let's hit the skills. Number 1, charge her NP, and attack up on waterside fields. It's pretty much conditional to the summer events, waterside fields. If it's a beach, she gets a little bit more of an attack up. Second one is a one-time debuff immune and heals. If you got the skill max, it's 3,000 hit points. Nice little heal, keeps her from getting debuffed once. Third, damage up on demon, divine, and undead for 1 turn, up to 100% damage. Now that might seem conditional, but demon, divine, and undead actually covers an awful lot of characters. It is useful and will be more useful than what you think. Noble Phantasm, single target, and it hits them with a defense down for the overcharge. Now the overcharge can get up to 60%. 20% base, overcharge 5, 60%. It's going to be hard, of course, to get her to that overcharge 5 and actually have it useful to anything else because it activates first, only lasts a turn. So, let's see her in action.
Now, Martha's actually one of our old school favorite characters. Back when we first started the game, we didn't actually start at the beginning. We started during the summer event, the very first one. And Martha was one of our first characters, and he came in clutch. We were going through the story progression. Right off the bat, see what kind of art she can do. This is pretty much the best that she's going to be able to get. 38%. That's about average to above average, especially with no crits. Now, I have to take just a little bit of time because I want to mop this up to get all the way to Medusa on the third battle. The reason for that is Martha's Noble Phantasm is only a single target, and it can do extra damage to divine enemies with one of her skills. So, I would like to get to Medusa to show it off as best as I can. Now her overcharge reduces the enemy's defense 10% all the way up to 50%. So actually getting her NP up a little bit higher probably be useful. By the time we get all done, we'll be at least 200%. For 4 stars, she actually does hit pretty good. Okay, Medusa is divine, and her third skill, that one, will increase the damage against divine. That one is just a heal and a debuff resist, that's some NP. It also gives a waterside buff thing that we don't know exactly what it does. Just that. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that. She is 10, 8, 10 for her skills, I think. NP 5, and we did grail her to 90 because, we like this character. We actually found her somewhat useful. The overcharge gauge is going to reduce Medusa's defense by 20%, single target. Do what she does. And it does activate first. Now, for a single target ruler, not weak against her, 4-star character, even though grelled to 90, NP 5, still, that's pretty high damage considering. And then, depending on her overcharge and such, you follow up with that. the defense down, it's going to hurt even that much more. He's actually pretty useful in just a brute force kind of way.
All right, as you saw for a ruler, her Noble Phantasm does do some pretty hard-hitting damage, especially with that debuff for defense down. She's pretty useful. She has their heals. You can charge her NP pretty decently. Overall, for a 4-star character, she's a great for a ruler class. So, do I recommend her? Well, gotta find a banner. Summertime character. Might be hard to get her, and I actually have an odd feeling that she might never be offered again. So why are we doing this review, huh? I can't get the character no more. Why are we doing it? Why are we doing it? Because there's always a chance. You never say never with Fate Grand Order, and there's a really good chance that during some summer event or something, she's going to get rehashed. She's going to pop up somewhere. Do I recommend this character if and when she pops up? Absolutely, positively, I do. For a ruler class character, 4 stars, easier to get multiple copies of her. She hurts, NP's good. Nice to have her around just as a regular character. Like when we were just progressing the storyline, she came in handy. So yeah, she pops up, go ahead and get yourself a copy or two. 2 to 3, typical damage class, efficiency thing for her, Noble Phantasm. Yeah, we've said that a million times. So 2 to 3 is a sweet spot. Anything more than that, of course, we MP5'd her and grailed her up a couple to 90. This is probably one of the times where didn't really need to send her to 90, but we liked that character, had her for a long time, so it was almost a waifu-ish moment to throw some grails on her. That's fine. You can do that. It won't hold it against you. Or me, I hope. No. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Streaming over on twitch.tv/the Weeb Lounge. We'll see you in the next video.